happening, Darren? Give me just a second. It did. It came out perfectly well. Thank you. I'm the only one who really love you like that. Whew, when I tell you, I am really some kind of tired. So I was debating if I was going to do this stream tonight. And then I said, you know what? No, just go ahead and do it. Get it out the way because I can then just go to bed with this off of me and sleep very good. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go make me some tea really quick, let the music play, and I will be right back. I'll be right back. Thanks. I'm gonna sleep so good. Oh my God, when I lay down tonight, I'm gonna sleep so good. Mm. Welcome to all of my new supporters, and welcome back to all of my returning supporters. Thank you so much for allowing Rain and Woman to be a part of your day, your evening. If coming around, hope everyone had a great day. Hi, Darren. Hi, Annette. Hi, Chef Aurel. So I am doing really well. How are you all doing tonight? And for you, Chef Aurel, I think it might be actually in the morning or early evening. So please tell me how you're doing too. And while I wait for my water to get warm. So we're going to about being a content creator. You see the title and being a content creator and having some rules for your platform, being responsible for your platform. All right. And I hope that tonight's message will help. Why are you laughing? Wine, lips? What's going on in that? Oh my, don't get me started on it. Don't do it. Don't get me started. You turning in for IHOP? So I do hope that this message tonight will help new YouTubers, and I hope that it will help current YouTubers to adjust a little bit if they need to, or to set some new structure if they need to. And for the new YouTubers, I hope that this will help give you some guidelines and some things that you can look forward or that you can expect as you start to build your channel. So nice stream. Good evening. Just dropped in. God bless, Miss. Thank you so much, Spirit of Truth. I really appreciate you. Q497. What are you doing up so late? I'm tired. Q497. I'll be turning in right after this. I'm about to check my living room window for flying pigs. I know, right? Yeah. This is definitely a late night for me. Um, man, our landscapers broke my AC, but it's 68 degrees outside, so all is well. All right. Ooh, thank goodness. And excuse me, I'm glad that you're able to turn your lemons into lemonade, Darren. Okay, so my mic just went off. Let me go make my tea. I'll be right back. And in the meantime, we got this music playing. We got this music going. Let me play. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. am back from making my tea. Oh, cute. Oh, cute. All right. So, yes, I am ready. Oh, you know what? So hold on a second. Tell you about the tea that I'm drinking, by the way. Yes, Miss Chantel, definitely. So let's turn this thing. Ain't no woman like the one I got. Yes, you better. Okay, so of course the music playing in the background right now. This is Dr. Sax Love from his smooth jazz collection, his Motown jazz collection. And the tea that I am drinking tonight, I don't do this often, but I'm going to share. So the tea I'm drinking tonight is actually a detox tea, and it is a fruit and herb, and it is by Ahmed Tea. So it's a gourmet tea, and it is a balanced infusion of natural herbs, roots, and leaves with ginger and peppermint. It is an herbal tea with fennel, dandelion, and berries to support listen kidney function, and rosemary, nettle, and ginger to help boost energy and vitality. And it is caffeine free. So that is the tea that I'm drinking tonight. And also, what I put in my tea, I put a little bit of honey in it, and I also put coconut oil in my tea as well. And the reason I do that is to help coax everything on the inside, and it also keeps my skin as well moisturized from the inside out. So it helps keep my skin nice and clear and smooth. All right. You said it tastes like fruit, but there is an aftertaste of ginger and mint. And it's really, really light. You're going to live to be 987 years old. If I do, I hope that I'm just able to continue to move around and look nice and smooth. So, because this is the end of the night, and you all know that typically I would be going to sleep at this time, or at least already in the bed. So, to be doing this stream and trying to think at the same time, we're just going to see how it goes. But I definitely want to address this, right? So, listen. First of all, clearly y'all can hear me okay because you're asking me questions. I'm glad that you guys are doing all right tonight. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. So let's talk about your channel being like your house and having some rules and the responsibility of that. So if you're the kind of content creator where your material is mostly uploads or mainly uploads and you don't really have panel discussions, this may not apply to you as far as live streaming. However, in your comment section, especially when you're a smaller channel and you're actually able to pay attention to your comment section, you may want to do that to make sure that people are not attacking your supporters because they either support your message or they have a disagreement about your message or your content or whatever topic you might be working on, right? Because while we can't protect everybody and we can't micromanage everything, You definitely want your supporters, excuse me, you definitely want your supporters to feel as comfortable and as safe as they possibly can in your space, right? And you want them to be equipped with whatever tools are necessary for them to protect themselves. Like if they need to report a comment, or if they need to report a channel for attacking them, for assaulting them, for bullying them, for harassing them. These options are available, and you do not, as a commenter, a supporter, and a content creator, you do not have to accept abuse. Let me repeat that. As a commenter, a supporter, a content creator, subscriber, you do not have to accept abuse. Okay. Now that that has sunk in, if you are a content creator that you hold panel discussions or you allow other people onto your channel and your stream, if you don't have any rules for your panel and any rules for your channel, what's going to happen is people will come on your channel and onto your stream, and they will behave any way that you allow them to, simply because there are no rules. You haven't set really a standard for your channel. And while this can be entertaining for some people, a lot of people actually come to places like this as a way to connect, a way to communicate, a way to find support. For some people, it is actually a coping mechanism, and you really don't know where everybody is, in their life and what's going on in their state of being, in their state of mind. And numbers are a good thing, right? Like to grow your channel, every nobody really wants to have a small channel. I don't think anyone just wakes up to be small, right? But whether you have a small channel, a growing channel, or a large channel, you really want to be, if you care about your audience, let me put it like that. If you care about your audience, then you really want to exhibit how you care for your audience. And one of the ways to do that is to protect them with rules, a way of being. Where they are respected, as well as much as you yourself as a content creator want to be respected, as comfortable as you as a content creator want to be comfortable. Now we cannot govern everyone and everything, and we can't govern how people behave, on other channels, but you do have a say with your own channel. So, for example, as a matter of fact, let's see what's going on here. Um, so, as a matter of fact, I'm going to use my channel for an example. Good evening, Blake. Welcome. Thank you. Over here on my channel, I personally do not tolerate people being attacked in any kind of way. I don't tolerate me coming on. This is my freaking channel. So I don't tolerate no one coming to my channel, my platform, my house, being disrespectful to me as the content creator and as this channel owner, right? And I don't tolerate people on my panel being disrespected either. So, my rules are a couple of my rules are to respect the host, me, and respect the panel. If there are any disagreements because of the topic at hand or because of the people on the panel or in the comment section, if someone disagrees, my rules are that even if you disagree respectfully. I don't tolerate name calling in my chat room, and I don't tolerate name calling from my panel, and I don't tolerate name calling at my panel. If I have more than one person on my panel, which has happened several times, if I have more than one person on my channel, I don't tolerate and I don't allow people to attack each other on my panel. My rule is no matter the topic, no matter how serious it may be or how light it may be, that everyone is handled, spoken to with respect, that everyone's opinions are allowed to be heard. And whether we agree or disagree, you still get to express yourself. When I hold interviews, which by the way, they're coming back. I have some goodies lined up for us for womb conversations. And okay, sidebar. I have some goodies coming up for womb conversations. And I have some goodies coming up when I start interviewing the women. Okay, now I'm back. Y'all didn't see this because I'm not on camera, but I was like literally rubbing my hands together. It was like, ooh, okay, I'm back. So, when I'm interviewing the men, especially with a lot of the men so far have been coming from the area of the manosphere, well, the Negro manosphere. And when I am interviewing them, it is for us to have a healthy exchange of the masculine and feminine energy. And for them to express whatever they want to express or need to express about the topic at hand or what's going on in their world with the utmost respect. Whether I agree or disagree is irrelevant because whether or not I agree or disagree, it is still to be handled with a sense of respect. Period. And if anyone cannot go along with that, then they will either be muted or they will be kicked off. Period. And the same thing applies for my chat room. I remember one time in my chat room, I had two different content creators and two content creators going at each other, and I stopped them and I'm like, nope, we're not going to do that. And they both had a wrench, and I'm like, no, I will take both wrenches and I will time you out or block both of you because I'm just not going to have that in my chat room. And I like them both, but I'm like, no, I'm just not going to have that in my chat room. And guess what? They got it together. It did not continue. And then there were no more problems. From that day forward, there were no more problems. If anyone comes into my chat room and is being disrespectful and in any kind of way, like the troll, someone comes in trolling and whatnot and trying to be distracting and get everything off topic, I want them taken out. There may be a time I'm like, okay, it's kind of light, they can get a warning, but I let my mods know like right away how to handle that. And most of the time it's like, hey, you know what? They come in trolling, just get rid of them. Just time them out. No warning, no nothing. Just let them go. Just time them out. Because I am more concerned about the quality of my channel, and I'm more concerned with the quality of my content and the quality of my support. and the protection of my support than what I am just having a bunch of views and a bunch of subscribers. That is a commitment that I have to my channel, and a commitment that I have to myself, and a commitment that I have to my supporters. So that's one thing. And let's see, how else do I want to address this? First, I want to sip some tea. Blake, let's grow together. Yes, let's. Oh my God, this is so good. Okay, wait, hold on. This is also going to help me wake up in the morning, ready to get my exercise on. Oh my God, it's so good. Okay, I'm back. um, Another thing I want to talk about in this as well is there are a lot of people on these platforms that are really reckless with their language. They're reckless with their behavior. They're reckless with their attitude. They're reckless with their character. They say and do whatever. And they don't really care or take in consideration the people that are listening or reading their comments or listening to them from the panel, right? And because of that, you have a lot of people that are using these kind of platforms to bully other people. And you also have a lot of people who are under a lot of pressure. You have a lot of people who have mental health issues. You have a lot of people that are dealing with a lot of things, and we don't really know what their breaking point can be, right? And once again, if you hear anything about your supporters, you want to be mindful of that as much as possible. And when you're are building relationships with people on these platforms, which is very easy, it's not hard to do actually, because when you think about it, or if you think about it, when you spend a lot of time on these platforms, be it YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and you talk to people on a regular basis in different channels or different chat rooms and things like that, you really begin to build rapport with someone. Now, the rapport might be with the representative, because if you don't know them personally, you don't really know how true they are. But over a period of time, actually, you will get to know to a good extent, enough to have some discernment what kind of people you're connecting with or you're communicating with. And whatever you don't know, if there's anything that's not good, not cool, whatever, eventually it will come to light. But the point of the matter is you are still building some kind of connection with people. The communication back and forth that you're having in different chat rooms, especially when you frequent certain places, different channels, and you run into the same people all the time. And if you bring people on your panel, you exchanging emails. Sometimes you might have a phone conversation with somebody because you felt comfortable with talking with someone. Y'all, this is real stuff. And then you also have the Google Hangouts and the back chats, and even with the StreamYard, and I think even with Zoom, once everything ends, the live channel, the live discussion ends, you have what's going on behind the scenes. Y'all, this is real time stuff. So really something that can be used for someone's entertainment could actually be to someone else's harm. And I got to tell you, um, That's one monkey I don't want on my back. That's one monkey I do not want on my back. Now, I like to have fun. God knows I love to laugh. I even like to do some roasting. No lie, I do. Um, I do. But I am generally mindful about the who, the mentality, and the where. And I'm also I'm also woman enough to be humbled and apologize authentically if anyone ever offended or ever, hurt point of some kind of real serious emotional or mental aftermath. Um, or if there is something, um, if I misperceived, someone's character, someone pulled a wool over my eyes. I mean, I'm not the all knowing, I'm not the all seeing, So I am prone to mistakes, but I'm also prone to own up to them as well. That's very, very important to me. And so another thing, that's important to me as a woman and as a content creator is to have people that feel comfortable enough with me to hit me up if I say something or do something that makes them uncomfortable or that they feel like I may need to check, you know. I am woman enough and I'm human enough to and I'm humble. I'm humble enough to have that done because that's a part of for me. I take that as not just accountability responsibility, but I also take that as a place of growth. And I am all about growth. I'm all about personal growth. I want to be the best version of me. I want to be the best woman that I can be, at all times. I want to be about myself. I want to accept my flaws, embrace my flaws, but I don't want to be so comfortable and I don't want to make excuses for my flaws. So, well, Zero Kelvin. So I'm gonna take a break here and go through the chat. I'm going to play another song, play while I sip some tea, and I'm gonna come back and talk about cyberbullying. So Q497 said, having said all of that, I need to request the Rainy Woman Complaint Hotline. You know what? That's fair enough. So actually, I'm gonna drop my email address, and you can send your complaints over here to the Rainy Woman Hotline through the email. And Darren said, shaking my head, trust no one on YouTube. I tell signs is their content. If their content is negative, they'll be negative. That's more than likely correct, Miss Chantel. That's a good point. Exactly. That is what I like. Thank you, Darren. If you get caught acting up in here, Rainy One will make you share a log of this. I tell you, I sometimes I live for the comment sections because the comment sections can be just a hoot. Thank you, Q497. What's going to be said sometimes sarcastic in my comment section, in my chat room. I live for it. I want you to attack me, Rainy Woman, after everyone leaves. I bet you do want me to attack you, Q497. I bet you do. I bet I won't. Indeed, people are mentally ill on YouTube. Indeed, are. Some people use panels to share their misery. Indeed, indeed they do. Back to this tea, man. This tea is amazing. Mm. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead now and play. Look who came through. Okay, good evening. The reality of fitness, good evening. Oh, good evening, Kirby. Good evening, Tyrone. What happened? Some people support some bullies while claiming they want peace. Fake. Okay, so I'm going to play another track while I sip some tea. Yes, let's do that. And I'll be back. You may also take this opportunity to connect with each other, share your channel if you like. Okay, I am back. So now let's talk about cyberbullying. So people that actually come on to the internet to bully people, right? Like it's what they do. And they might seem nice in some cases, but when that cyberbully comes, hey, it is out. And there is no denying it. You know, these cyber bullies, sometimes they are so in their comments or in chat rooms. Sometimes they're subtle. They do like a little bit of sneak dissing. Excuse me. Let me turn this down a little bit more. I am like literally like I'm in and chair dancing, y'all. Oh my. But you know, sometimes so, and sometimes they are they're just blatant, right? And when you see it, you really and truly need to be able to just protect yourself and guard yourself from it, you know. um, some people are able to go back and forth with people. They're able to kind of handle the slick dissing and things like that, but some people are not. And once again, and usually I'll tell you something, usually when someone comes for the bully usually will then back down because they're not expecting or they're not ready for someone back at them sometimes, right? So they're kind of like, ooh, like they just back down. Um, and then some, you know, or some they turn around and they play victim, right? It's a sad state of affairs. But some people, when they're, you know, they really don't have a way of handling it, you know, and it really, these kind of attacks can really get them down. You know, it could be like someone can make a video, say about, let me give an example. Um, someone can make a video about, let's take the chicken sandwich, right? The Popeyes chicken sandwich. So someone makes a video about the Popeyes chicken sandwich, and let's say it's a men's channel. It's a channel done by, but it's not really a men's channel, but it's a channel done by a male content creator. And a female comments on it, right? And then someone comes behind that female's comment and say, "Oh, that's just like you nigger bees." or or that's just like, why are you over here, you're just like them, and things like that, y'all. That is bullying. And you don't have to go back and forth with them, and you don't have to take that kind of harassment. You can actually report them. And I want to encourage other content creators to encourage your supporters to take care of themselves and report things like that harass them. They they deserve this, the kind of support that they give you. They deserve to be supported back. They deserve that kind of protection at the very least. At the very least. So I am telling you that my supporters, listen, if anyone comes for you and I don't catch it, you report their tails right on over to YouTube. I don't care. I am not so pro black that I don't want YouTube to be called, the YouTube officials to be called on black people, black bullies. No, no one has a right to bully anyone on my channel ever. I will not tolerate it. I do not encourage that. I will not stand for that. I have a stand for humanity that is bigger than all of that. My stand for humanity is bigger than all of that. You know what, Q497? Don't get timed out playing Q497. So thank you, the reality of fitness. Thank you. So let me see. Anything else I want to you selling your emotions? Absolutely. Absolutely, Miss Chantel. Absolutely. If someone bullies someone in my comment section and I don't catch it, I definitely want I want to be notified, and I definitely want whoever or bullied, I definitely want them to report it. Absolutely. What else did I want to address? Content creators, mental health. Let's go back to mental health for a minute too, right? Mental health is a big thing. That's a big thing, guys. And I want you to know that there is nothing wrong at all with seeking therapy, seeking counseling, um, taking some time off for anything. There is nothing wrong with any of that because your mental health is vital, and it's important. Like it's vital to your life, and it's a huge contribution to your way of being. Excuse me. um I don't take it lightly. I don't. And I like to have fun again. I like to have fun like the rest of them. But I really want everyone. I wish everyone went to go get themselves checked out, you know? And I wish everyone had the willingness to allow themselves to be vulnerable enough to say when they're not in a good place, and where that might even be rooted from, and to have it addressed, you know. And I'm gonna tell you something, guys. You know what? While I'm a huge component of therapy and a huge component of holistic treatment, I am a stronger component for prayer and fasting, alone time, and taking our cares to God, either in lieu of or along with those things. There are some things that people and pills and alcohol and things like, there are some things that just cannot be fixed in a physical realm. And there's some issues are here to be a lifelong challenge, but it's not something that you can be victorious over with and overcome, right? It's a matter of life. But as a woman who believes in Christ, and a woman who believes very strongly and connecting with the creator and the universe, I gotta tell you, I want to tell you that there is nothing too hard for God, and there is no place that He won't lead you for your well being if you seek it. So that's where I'm at with that. And yeah, another one of my house rules though for my channel is, apart from the respect, is for us to also have fun. Like, you gotta have fun, guys. I want to have fun. We can't be over here all serious all the time. Not all the time. All the time. All the time. All the time. Y'all. I am a very serious person, but you got, let me tell you something. I am like uber silly. I am uber silly. I'm super sarcastic, and I have jokes for days with people in my real life, y'all. We are like fun assholes to each other. Yeah, but also, oh, also want back to the panels and live streams, and I appreciate you all being patient with me going through this, because it's late night. It's almost it's what, going on 12:30 my time. I had a couple of glasses of wine with my family earlier too, and I'm not sipping tea. So yeah, it's definitely sleepy time. So, but in when you have associations with people on YouTube, and there's some issues between some of the people that you are associated with, if you allow them both on at the same time, try to be aware of not just the issue, but try to be aware and very mindful and considerate, compassionate for the people, for the state of mind that they may be in. Because while some people can handle getting loud with each other and going back and forth, kind of really brash, and bounce back and laugh later, or be like, F them for now, but I'll holler at them later. Some people cannot. And it doesn't matter how cool you might be with them. If you allow them to be attacked, or if you allow them to try to hash things out, and the hashing out gets harsh and someone's not in a bad place, someone's not in a good place, that makes you partly a factor in that person's well-being being taken down. And who really wants that on their head? If you care about your supporters, who really wants that on their head? So that's just some food for thought, for managing your channel. Think about it. Okay, so back to your channel being your house. Like, think about your house, right? Do you let just anybody walk into your house? Like, can your best friend just bring anybody over to your house? Anybody? And can just anybody walk into your house, walk in the kitchen, open the fridge, start making a sandwich? Can they? Not, I know in my house they can't. No, not everyone is welcome in my home. And sure as hell, not everyone is welcome to just roam my home. You don't come in, you better know. You go, and if you're new to my house, you go and sit down where I guide you. You don't just go sit where you want to sit. You don't choose which bathroom you want to use. You go to the bathroom that I got you to, which is the main bathroom. You don't roam around to my private bathroom. Hello? You don't go looking in closets and drawers. No. So treat your channel like your house, you know? Yeah, think about, just treating your channel like your house. And can people come to your house and plop down on the sofa and take off their shoes and put their feet on your table? No, I'm not in my house at all. Tyrone, stop with your sarcasm. Don't delete your comments too. Okay, so back to my comments. So cute for her, but you make us sit up straight and stand up and read aloud. I cannot. And I'm over here sitting up straight, back arched. Can you get a chicken sandwich? You can get an air chicken sandwich. One air chicken sandwich coming up, and it's not Popeye either. It's not a crack sandwich. It's not a crack sandwich. Whew. So yeah, so those are my rules, guys, and those are thoughts, and I really hope that this helps someone, okay, and everyone feels welcome over here. Know the rules. So let's see here. Try not to be over here too long. Oh, I am right at an hour. So let me thank everyone for coming through while I am also pick another selection because that's what I do. What does this sound like? Let's see. Yes, Bahafi. Oh wow, I see. Reality of fitness. Tyrone's not giving out free emotions. Q4 said Rainy Woman does not play about the rules. She timed out Obama for acting up in the chat. Hold your hand and don't ask for nothing. Yes, I am so goofy. No one gets the prize. I sure am. Jack Spade, welcome back. My channel, my topics, my bruising of your feelings. So I want to thank you, Tyrone, for coming through. No one gets the prize. You know what? Never seen you before. And if you're supportive, awesome. And if you're not, we can see you out. Thank you, Jack Spade, for coming through. Thank you, Zero Kelvin. Thank you, Q497. Thank you, Annette B. Thank you, Miss Chantel. Thank you, The Fitness. Thank you, Nancy for Life. Thank you, Cursor TV. Thank you. Who else? Darren. Thank you, Blake Sweat. Thank you. Everyone, that is a wrap for tonight's stream. Remember your channel, your house. Everyone have a good night. See you on the other side. Peace and much love. Mwah.